Hi, today we're going to talk about how to take one of these and turn it into one of these. One of the miracles of nature. You turn around, face the camera. There you go. Don't be shy. I'll just put this back somewhere nice and warm. It takes 21 days to take a fertile egg and turn it into a chick. And all you need is warmth. One of the miracles of nature. You just need warmth. It needs to be a fertile egg, so the sort of egg you buy in a shop to eat is very unlikely to be fertile because those sort of farms don't normally keep cockerels as well. And you would need to buy your eggs from a farm where there's a cockerel living with the hens, because then they can mate with the hens and the eggs from the hens will then be fertile. So you take a fertile egg, fertile hatching egg, and then you need to keep it warm. So you can keep it under a mother hen, that's or a broody hen as you call it. So that's a hen that's decided she wants to have chicks. So she'll be sitting in the nest and won't want to come out. Or you get an incubator. An incubator is just a heated box. It's heated at 37.5 degrees C, which is the same temperature as a mother hen. So the heated box keeps the egg warm, and then 21 days later the egg will hatch out. It's as simple as that. The reason some incubators are more expensive than other incubators is because they control that temperature better. It needs to be very accurately controlled. You don't want it overshooting and undershooting, overshooting and undershooting, or you don't want it, if that's 37.5 degrees, you don't want it at this temperature. So you want it at a nice steady 37.5 degrees C, and that's why some incubators are more than others. The other thing that can help incubation and hatch rate is if the eggs are turned by the incubator, or some of them oscillate them from side to side. This replicates what the mother hen will do. She'll roll the eggs periodically. And incubators which turn the eggs, you will find you get stronger chicks hatching and probably a better hatch. So if you're likely to be incubating more than once, it's worth investing in a better incubator that rolls the eggs. They're more expensive because they've got a mechanism to do that. The other thing is humidity. A lot of people get tied up with humidity. I'm in the northeast of England. I live in a damp climate. It's not dry. So most of the people where I live and in the rest of England do something what they call dry incubate. So we don't add any extra water to the incubator at all until the last 3 days of incubation when they start to hatch. I guess if you lived in Arizona or the Canary Islands or somewhere where it's really dry, you would need to add some water. The humidity in the incubator is related to the temperature, which is already we've said is going to be constant, and the surface area of the water in the incubator. So most incubators will have a little cup in them which is divided in two. So for the first 18 days of incubation, if you live in a dry climate, you can add your water in half of it. And then for the last 3 days of incubation, so from day 18 onwards, you stop the rotating, the turning of the incubator, and then you add water in both halves. So that's when I add water into my incubators, and that way you tend to get a better hatch rate. If you've enjoyed this and want to know more about incubation, don't forget to like and subscribe, because I'll be doing a lot more information videos on this, and we'll have a lot more information in there to improve your hatch rate and your chicks' health.